Welcome back to another sports rant. I am your host, Max Gallegos, and today we are talking about UConn women's basketball, UNM, everything going on in the college basketball space, a lot of college hoops today. First and foremost, today I really want to talk about UConn women's basketball, Paige Beckers, Aussie Fudd. They took down number 4 ranked South Carolina in stunning fashion, 87-58. Breaking South Carolina's 71 game home win streak. Uh, Aussie Fudd had an insane game. She went 28. She scored 28 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, with 18 of those coming in the third quarter. It's impressive to really see what she's done so far. 6 for 10 from 3. That was an impressive victory for. They just housed them in their own. Going down to South Carolina. South Carolina's been the reigning national champions. There's been a lot of turbulence. We see like Paige Beckers, who is the projected number 1 overall pick from the WNBA draft. It's really exciting. I think they just dominated from start to finish, especially in that third quarter. It was just a like an insane beatdown. I really had to talk about it here. I kind of wanted to do a little segment on it because it was just that impressive. But what I really wanted to mention, to talk a lot about today, the game that everybody in Albuquerque, in this space right now, has been talking about for men's college hoops, is UNM versus Utah State. It was really something that it was the number 1 spot in the Mountain West is on the line. UNM and Utah State. It was insane. I know I mentioned it a lot earlier. I really wanted to take the time to let this marinate, let my reaction kind of marinate for this, because I was obviously very pumped and excited. I am biased. If you saw the TikTok, I am very high on the Donovan Dent train. True Washington. This whole squad has been very exciting for me. I wanted to make sure my reaction wasn't as biased as it was before, but to talk about it right now. True Washington, 25-5-4, Mountain West Player of the Week. It was an impressive showing, really, from him. The Truth, General. I was trying to placate nicknames for him right now because he played insane. 19 coming from 19 of his 25 coming in the second half. Whew. What a performance. Donovan Dent had 23, 3 and 3, just rolling out just some crazy numbers. I talk about him a lot. Like I get a lot of that. Oh, he's not necessarily the best point guard in the league in the country, and he is. He really he's been proving it time and time again. These different matchups. It's been he's really impressive. I know a lot of people are high on the guard from Purdue. He has just been sensational for him, and this win really came from without Mustafa Amanzil, without CJ Nolan got knocked out of that game, and really just like the True Washington stepping up in that pick and pop. So when one of New Mexico's really keys to their offense is bringing Nelly Jr. Joseph the high ball screen, and then either getting Donovan Dent to either they pick and roll with Nelly, or they get a nice good mid-range shot off of it. And True Washington, he's a sophomore coming off his true he's a true sophomore season. He's been with New Mexico. He's been with Rick Pitino. They've really come on. I really like that they're trying to incorporate him as another threat along with Donovan Dent. He's obviously been playing very well. His defense. There was a moment there against Utah State where he had that really big play to just force a turnover on an inbound, where he just gave that immediate ball pressure, just deflected the pass right off the sneaker of the Utah State player. This is really impressive. This is the best start New Mexico has had ever. 14 14-1 in conference, best in UNM history. They are insane. It's been almost a complete, uh, and it's been a really complete effort from head coach down. I am really impressed with this UNM team, and there is this big thing. The AP, I just saw the AP poll just came out recently, and they are still unranked. And I was like, in my immediate thought, I was like, oh, like outrage, and like everybody in the New Mexico space has been very been like, why aren't we ranked? We were so good. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad we're not. Because when it comes to March, it's not what matters. It's not what the eight want, not what the reporters say, not what these the talking heads really say. It's more about what happens on the hardwood, and I think we'll prove it in March. This is a dangerous team. I know they mentioned it in the broadcast. This is like Sweet 16 ready kind of team, and oh boy, they are going to cruise to the Mountain West Championship. They're going to. I predict they're going to easily win this Mountain West. I am a little concerned with their Boise State game coming up just after this big emotional win without, like I said, without Mustafa Manzo, and we'll see what CJ Nolan is looking like. But they are sensational. Donovan Dent, oh, like I could go on for days and days talking about Donovan Dent. He is insane. Uh, just what I really like what he does super well is when he comes off that ball screen and he's going onto a bigger defender. Um, when they do that, like pick and switch. So like Nelly will come up off the block, give him a really good set him a good screen on this, and so that his Nelly's defender has to switch onto him. He is able to, when he gets to the basket, he is able to score. He's only 6'2", and he's scoring on these 6'10", 6'11" big centers. And it's just that body control. When it comes off the glass, it's really nice. But this UNM team is exciting. There were points in that one where it's like, I think it was a 9-point favor for Utah State. They were up like 6 or 7 at one point, and you see it. They just keep plugging and moving, especially in the second half. When it comes to the second half, that's when New Mexico plays their best ball, and it's sensational. I could talk about it for days. And we've seen that even in all this Mountain West play, they're just like picking in the second half, and it's been really good, and I am really impressed with it. But that's probably going to be the video for today. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go if you're listening on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts. Go follow, go like, subscribe, go like the Instagram, TikTok, X. We're on everything. Peace out.